Today we try and rectify the Champions League group stage and get back to winning ways, and also we take on Borussia Dortmund trying to keep up our 100% record. Can we do it? Let's find out. So then guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Revival, episode 103. And as I just said in that intro, we are trying to sort ourselves out from last episode after that rather disappointing game with Napoli to start the Champions League group stage off with. Of course guys, before we get into today's video, we take on Slavia Praha and Borussia Dortmund in Europe and also the Bundesliga. If you did miss last episode, there'll be a link right above me back to see exactly how we got on in that game with Napoli and also the rest of the transfer business that we took part in at the end of the transfer window. And of course guys, if you do enjoy today's video, make sure to chuck a like down onto it, and if you do want to see any more of my content such as the Red Devil Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. Now then, let's get straight into this video today. Of course, 2 games to take part in, and we've also played 3 games off screen since last episode, all of them in the Bundesliga, and we have done very well indeed. If we go to our schedule, there is that Napoli game, the very disappointing 1-0 defeat, the goal which I'm still at this point in time convinced was offside, but it was given as a goal for Napoli. We bounced back after that though with 3 very decent wins. We also didn't concede a single goal, and in the Bundesliga after 7 games we've only conceded once overall, so very good indeed. The games we took part in, first of all, was the local derby with Mainz. We beat them 1-0. It was a Bruno Fernandes penalty. We could have won it by a lot more, but it was the only goal we put into the back of the net. We then took on Frankfurt in another derby game, this time away from home. We beat them 2-0, goals from Chimpeters and Souza. And then we've just played Bayer Leverkusen. We beat them 1-0, another goal from Signal Souza. Not many goals being scored from us, but we're defending very, very well. And that defence is currently putting us top of the Bundesliga after 7 games played. It's going very well indeed. We also take on Borussia Dortmund today, who sits 7th, who are definitely going to be one of the main challenges. You can see currently they have the 2 highest goal scorers in the league. Fabio still with 9 goals in only 7 games. So that is going to be a tough one. In the Champions League, we of course have no points so far after we lost the opening game with Napoli. We're looking to bounce back today. Taking on the weakest opponent in the group should be, on paper at least, especially at home, an easy win. But no doubt it won't quite go like that. But even so, let's get into the team selection. This is how we're lining up for it. I'm going to play quite a rotated squad. We have a lot of games in quick succession. So this is how we are playing the first match. Stefan Schultz, the backup keeper, starts in net. William slots in at right back. Matthias Eriksen and Aymeric Laporta start at the back, with Lewis coming in at left back. It's Luizio and Kimmich in at DM, 2 very strong options. Probably our 2 best defensive midfielders in the team. Amiri as the central advanced playmaker, with Fernandes and Souza in behind the strikers, and Xerxes is starting up front. Still a very, very strong squad, but of course nowhere near as strong, especially defensively, as we would normally be if it was a first team squad. But without any further ado, let's get into the game. Let's see how we do. Hopefully kick off today's episode with a win. I want another clean sheet. It'll be 4 on the bounce should we get it. And considering the fact I'm looking at this Slavia Prague squad, there's very few names in that side that I actually recognise. Diego Reyes, a central defender. I think if it's the actual real life Mexican central defender, I at least recognise him. But that is about it. At least in terms of the league, our form is fantastic. 7 wins from 7, of course. We've only got 4 wins in our last 5 if you include the Champions League game. But let's see how we do get on. Come on, boys. Let's just please batter Slavia Prague. It'll do us a massive world of good going into the upcoming game with Dortmund. That is not going to be an easy fixture. We are, of course, in our red kit here at home to Slavia Prague. So come on, Lewis. We're keeping the ball nice early on. We're only 3 minutes played. So far, I've been really happy with the majority of our signings. Bruno Fernandes, who's on the ball now, he almost scored. I was going to say he's been wonderful since he has come into the team. He's our highest assist maker, I think, so far. And he's also got like 3 goals as well to his name, which from attacking midfield, central midfield, is very decent. And Souza has scored. I thought the corner was just going to like fizzle out, but Souza gets it, smashes it on his weaker right foot there, gets his 4th goal of the season, and we take an early 1-0 lead. I wasn't even really paying attention. Souza just gets it and just smashes it, and it was a goal. Normally that second highlight after the corner, nothing ever happens, but this time it did. There's a highlight straight after it. Is it going to be an instant reply from Slavia Prague, or is it going to be a second goal for us maybe? Or maybe it'll be nothing at all. Slavia Prague are attacking down this left flank at the moment. Katera is on the ball at this moment in time. It's awful. It's too slow. And Sousa does so well. Can he get 2 goals in less than 60 seconds? I thought he had done it then. He really should have done, to be honest. It was far more difficult than the first goal. But even so, very good early signs in this game. We've got another highlight now. Bruno Fernandes free kick. He puts it into the box. Eriksson floats the header. It nearly found its way into the back of the net. Clipped the bar, I think. But we don't quite take the 2-goal lead. So far, no, so good. Looking dominant. Very happy. And I want to see some more goals, really. If we can win it, maybe 3-4-0. As I'm saying this highlight at the moment, Amiri to Bruno now. Come on, Bruno. 34, 35 years of age. He still looks young and fresh, doesn't he? Bruno Fernandes, come on. What's he going to do? Over to Xerxes. Not the best ball, but okay. Xerxes inside. Back to Bruno. Back to Joshua Xerxes. He's already got 3 goals, I think, so far. I don't know if that was a save or if it hit the post, but Bruno should have scored then. We should be up 3-0 up by now. Let's hope that doesn't come and bite us in the arse. Bruno Fernandes free kick. He swings it in. Sousa, how has he missed again? He should have had a hat-trick in this game. What is going on? I have no idea. Since that Sousa chance, this is the next highlight. Very nearly at half-time now. Nothing else to have seen since that headed miss from Sousa. But as I'm saying, this Kimmich on the ball. Come on, Joshua. Over to Liuzio. Sousa again. Bruno. Everything's coming between those 2 players. They're involved in every single passage of play, really. Williams now back to Liuzio, keeping the ball lovely. Come on, Amiri. He's lost it. Oh, it's okay. We've got it back. I was say don't go and concede, but we get it back. It's so poor from Slavia Prague. He can't keep hold of the ball. Come on, Nico Williams. Swing it in. He doesn't. He chooses to go back to Amiri. Back to Williams. Will he cross it now? He does. Signal Sousa. He finally gets that second goal. It is 2-0. Sousa is a man mountain in midfield. He's at 6'5", so I'm not surprised he scored a header there. 2-0 up. It has finally gone into the back of the net and things are looking comfortable. Just for half-time as well. Perfect time score. There is still a highlight before the half-time whistle. Will it be that first chance for Slavia Prague, or will it be another one to add to our collection? I thought it was going to be for us then, but we don't quite win the ball back. Yates on it now for Prague. And okay, Rivas, it's got a cross. He's offside. He's miles offside. Adzic there. It is going to get given. I don't even know why they're going to go to VAR here, because he looked miles offside, did this player. I think it's Adzic, how you pronounce it. They are going to check it. It is, of course, going to get ruled out because it wasn't even remotely close. And it will no doubt be half-time. We do not need to see the replay. It was not even close at all. And we go in at half-time. A very good first half. Going to say glad to keep it up. And I all agree with that as well. I'm going to make a substitution, though. I'm going to sub off Laporta, I think, for Arau. Just going to make that change. He's not having a brilliant game, so we'll get him off, get Arau onto the pitch in his place, and we'll see out, hopefully, the rest of this game. Maybe get another goal or 2. Not too fast. I just don't want to concede. I want to keep that clean sheet. That is the most important thing for me at this point in time. Eriksson, okay, doesn't win the header, but Amiri gets it back. Swings into the far post. How has Xerxes not scored? That was a free header at the far post, like 6 yards out. That should be 3-0 and game over. Still isn't quite yet. Bit disappointing, really. He should have scored. That should have been another goal to add to his collection. And if he wants to really put in a shot at challenging to become the first team striker, he needs to be putting more chances away. Not good there from Xerxes. Not good at all. Napoli have just taken the lead in their game. Victor Osimhen has scored again. Of course, scored against us in the last episode. But really, that game doesn't affect us too much at the moment. It's only 2 matches played in this group stage, and we have not yet played Benfica. As I say that, though, Benfica just taken the lead. They've turned it around in the space of 4 minutes. Fair play to Benfica. As I said all that, our highlights fizzled out, and that is the end of it there. Since those goals from Benfica and Napoli, nothing else has really happened for us. I'm going to make some changes for us. Samalsi's I'm going to take off. We know he's on a hat-trick. He's a little bit tired. We'll get Cosme on for him. And I'm also going to sub off Xerxes for Chimpitas. Double change, both of our final substitutions. Less than 20 minutes to play now. I'm pretty happy that the game is probably dead and buried. As I'm saying that now, I'll probably come back and get into this game. But they're playing a 4-1-4-1. They're not really going for it. Our Slavia Prague. Just going to say, encouraged last few minutes. Will we see this game out and take all 3 points? Into stoppage time we go. And we get the win. Another clean sheet. A very, very good performance. It could have been about 7-0. this game. It really could have been. Some of those chances that Sousa missed, especially in that first half, and the missed chance on Bruno Fernandes, it should have been a lot more. But even so, we got the job done. We get the win. Benfica win their game, so they go top of the group. We're now level with Napoli, but behind on results against, but not bad. Of course, we still have Dortmund to play, so I'll see you for that Bundesliga game, guys, very shortly. Here we are in game number 2 away at the Signal Iduna Park. Borussia Dortmund in the Bundesliga. We are going with a very strong team for this game. Misic, of course, starting in net, our best goalkeeper by some distance. Williams in at right back. Upamecano and Arau both come back in as the central defenders today. Jamal Lewis in at left back. Both of them played the wing backs. This is had a very good game against Slavia Prague. I'm happy to start them here today. Liuzio and Kimmich, I'm starting as the defensive midfielders for this game. Miri staying as the advanced playmaker. Had a very decent game in the Champions League. Fernandes and Sousa both in behind the striker. And Chimpitaz comes back in up front. We need to be seeing some more goals from him this season. He's only got 3 so far in 7. It's not good enough compared to the returns we've seen from him in previous seasons. But normally he's a bit of a late starter every single season. So we'll have to see how he does get on in this game and over the course of the year. I'm going to say to I'm expecting to win because even though Dortmund are a strong team, I think on paper we are the stronger side. They still got a decent side, have Dortmund, don't get me wrong, some very good players. Fabio Silva being a very, very dangerous player up front for them, but the defence especially is quite weak at Dortmund and is why they haven't really put up any type of title hunt in recent seasons. I don't think they've ever won the Bundesliga since the beginning of FM21. Now, here we go then. Away at the Signal Iduna Park. It's a very big game every single season. Erik ten Hag, the Ajax manager in real life, I think is the manager of Dortmund in game. And we have our first highlight. 5 minutes in, Dortmund starting with a goal kick. And of course they are on the ball. Tuna, who is a Turkish regen, who we very nearly signed at one stage. He is by far one of the best left backs in the game. And as I say all that, their youngster, Yarovan Gorp, who is very decent, playing either as a winger or a striker, has put Dortmund 1-0 up. Literally one long ball over the top of everybody, and he beat us for pace. That is awful. Nico Williams completely losing his man there. You can see Van Gorp on the screen there. Very decent. He's only 22. He's Belgian. I thought he was Dutch, but he's a very good player. We do have another highlight. Can we get an instant reply? We're starting with the ball. Come on, Misic, Upamecano. That is awful. I don't know why Liuzio left that ball to run past him. Now, Fabio Silva has put Dortmund 2-0 up. We had not conceded in the league for 6 games before this, and we've now conceded 2. We'd only conceded 1 all season. Not ideal. Yes, Dortmund are the top goal scorers in the Bundesliga this season, but that is not the point. This is very, very poor right now. I'm not quite sure what is going on. And are they about to do it over the top again? They didn't manage it. If they do, we have to drop the line back because it just seems they're just getting him way too easily right now. Really not sure quite what is going on. We've normally do quite well against Dortmund in the past few seasons. We should win that header. Indeed we do. Come on, Bruno. Let's counter-attack. Come on. We're supposed to have a very high tempo. Sort yourself out. Good ball. Chimpitaz. Come on and get us back in it. He does, but he's offside. It was a great finish on the outside of his left foot there. I didn't think he was going to get it out of his feet quick enough, and he did. They're consulting VAR, and they've disallowed the goal. Of course they have. This must have been close. He looked onside, I thought, but there he... I mean, he's onside. Oh, for goodness sake. Last episode, we got shafted by VAR, not giving an offside when he looked offside, and this time the player looked on, and it hasn't been given. Oh, it's not good, is it? We're 2-0 down. And we probably should only be 2-1 and back in this game. But it's not happened. Demand more. We have 10 minutes until half-time. And we need to really change things up. Quite literally, since that Chimpasaz offside goal, nothing has happened. We go in at half-time 2-0 down. I'm thrashing my arms. I'm not happy. And we are changing up how we are playing. We're going 2 up top. We have nothing to lose. Sousa up alongside Chimpasaz. Going to put him on as a complete forward on attack. We will put Fernandes in like so. We're going to go to a 4-1-2-1-2. This is not good enough whatsoever. Very, very poor. Put him as a Carolero, I think, for Kimmich. This is so, so poor from us. It really is. We'll go DLP on support. And let's just see what we can do, because this is absolutely dreadful from us. We have a highlight straight away. Can it be an instant reply? as soon as we kick off this half. If it can do that, will be perfect. Come on, Chimpitaz. Nice overlapping run from Nico Williams. Come on, you've got two strikers to aim at and Bruno in there. Goes to Chimpitaz. It is blocked by the defender. Is that the end of the highlight, or are we going to see some more Liuzio here? Upamecano. It's a nice ball out wide, Williams. I think the highlight's just going to fizzle out, isn't it? Unless we see something late on here. Miri. I think the highlight has already shown us what it wanted to show in that chance by Chimpitaz. But as I say, no, it's Lewis. It's a lovely pass. Souza. It's a lovely finish as well. He scored in the last game. He scored twice. He scored another one today. We are back in this game within a minute of the second half kicking off. Very, very good stuff indeed. I'm going to make a change. We're going to get Leon Goretzka on for Amiri. He's just better overall. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. Quite experienced three men in that midfielder. Kimmich, Goretzka and Fernandes. But I don't care. Come on. Another goal. We get it back to being level terms. I will take a draw at the Signal Iduna Park. It's never an easy place to come. I want to win, don't get me wrong. But considering how we start this game, I will take a draw. Fernandes up to Souza there. Come on, Chimpitaz. Come on, with his pace. He's done so well. He's done his man. Surely got to be a goal. It's a good save by Nubel. The Dortmund keeper worked since that change in tactics. We are looking far the better team now. Fernandes corner goes in. We don't win that header, sadly. Reina, please don't go and score another goal. Okay, well done, Nico Williams. I'm actually going to sub Williams off because he's on a yellow card. I don't want him getting sent off or doing anything stupid. We're going to change him with Kimmich, I think. We'll put him there, and I will get Firmek on, I reckon, and we'll swap these two over, and we'll go along those lines. Come on, Matthias Firmek. Onto the pitch you come. Considered to be our best player, according to all like the in-game media and stuff. I don't know how true that is, but he's definitely one of our better players, that is for sure. Dortmund with the ball. Van Gorp on his left flank. Oh, you are kidding me. They've done nothing for about the last 40 minutes, and they have another highlight and they put it in the back of the net. For goodness sake, what the bloody hell is going on? They've had 4 shots on target, scored 3. Great goalkeeping from Nikola Misic. Bloody hell, I was going to say a proper swear then. I held back, but I am not happy right now. This is not good enough from us. Right, Bruno off. We'll swap him with Souza. We'll get Xerxes on. I'm going to put him on as a poacher instead. We've got nothing to lose. We go very attacking. We're going to up the passing as well. Stop playing out defence, pass into space. 10 minutes, we need 2 goals. I don't think it's going to happen. We're probably going to get our first defeat of the season. Looks like Bayern are going to leapfrog us as well. So poor. Dortmund do not deserve this at all. They've had 4 shots on target and they've scored 3 of them. It's an absolute piss take. We've lost the game. I'm absolutely bloody fuming. Frashby arms, not good enough. Oh, for God's sake. I can't believe that absolute shit show of a performance. We look so much better in that second half. And then Dortmund just go, yeah, we're just going to have a shot now. It's just going to go in the back of the net. Like Misic, like he wasn't even there for that whole game. Just did nothing. I don't think I saw a single save from the man. Really poor stuff. I'm not happy. Even so, let's go into our schedule. What we're back for next episode. We have a few big games coming up, especially towards the end of October and the beginning of November. I won't go all the way to the Bayern game. We will come back a little bit before that. I think we will come back, first of all, for the Darmstadt and in the Benfica game. That Benfica game could be quite an important game for the Champions League. And then we'll probably come back for Bayern and Napoli after that. But next episode, guys, will be at least an easy game in the Bundesliga with bottom of the league Darmstadt. And also a very important game with Benfica. But that'll all be coming next episode. Overall though, guys, that brings this video today to a close. One really good performance with Slavia Prague, kind of expected, and an absolute shit show there with Dortmund. No idea what happened. We've been so good all season. We'd only conceded 2 goals over the entirety of the whole season, 1 in the Bundesliga, and yet we conceded 3 against Dortmund with only 4 shots on target. Not happy whatsoever. They did not deserve the win. But alas, we have lost that game. Even so, hopefully next episode we can bounce back. And of course, guys, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to chuck a like down onto it. And if you do want to see any more of my content, such as the Red Devil Violin, do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.